time isn't the best, or the timing, whether it be the day of the week or just the actual time, because in US now it's quite late, I'm guessing, or very, very early, however you want to look at it. But anyway, this is when I can do it, so that's why I'm doing it. This should be a quick one because I'm guessing there's not going to be a lot of people in the chat, but who knows? And the second thing is I'll do a live stream after this, or at least that's the plan. And so we'll see what that gives us. For now, the game that I'm playing is Fortnite, and I gotta say it's enjoyable. It's competitive, and I'm not that much of a competitive person, I guess, and I can't be competing with the elites there. But that's not the idea. The plan or idea is just to have some fun, and so far I'm managing that. So yeah, we'll see if I can get some other games going. Some games that I actually really well, I enjoy this one at the moment, but once I reach, I guess, a certain point, there's going to be too many higher levels of gameplay that I can't reach, and then it's not going to be as fun. So might the smart thing, I guess, would be to switch to a different game, and then we'll see how that goes. I have a few of them in plan, but we'll see if any of those come to fruition. That's one thing, and another thing that I just wanted to mention when it comes to fitness, because that's one thing that I enjoy talking about, is some people might have noticed, is that I've noticed, well, it's not something nuanced, but certainly a lot of people that are into exercise and fitness and all that use a significant amount of supplementation of different kinds. And those supplements sometimes could be good, sometimes not. But overall, I would just suggest that, you talk to your physician doctor before you take supplements, because you might just not need them and could be just a waste of money. Balin Horwath, if I'm pronouncing that right, says hi. So hello there, Balin. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, folks, for liking the video. And obviously, if you subscribe, that means a lot to me. So thank you for that as well. Feel free to drop your comments, suggestions, questions, anything you would like in the chat. It's a free chat, so we can talk about anything basically, as long as we think we keep things civil and not be, too aggressive, too rude, stuff like that. So that's pretty much that. Hope you are having a nice day. It's only Tuesday, so, well, Monday. Sorry. Got sidetracked. G1 or G first, Maya said, hi. Hello there, Maya. Thank you for being part of our chat. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having a nice day. As I was wanting to say, it's Monday, so hopefully you folks are having a nice Monday, and hopefully the weather is not too hot here. It's really scorching, so that's the reason why I'm inside. I'm gonna butcher this name as well, but Miriab said hi, so hello there, Miriab. Thank you for joining us, and my apologies if I did not pronounce your name correctly. If there's any particular topic, question, or anything like that that you would want us to talk about, let me know, and yeah, we'll discuss it. So yeah, feel free to leave it in the comments. And so yeah, this was just my, I think, common sense suggestion for people that there's a whole variety of different kinds of supplements that people can buy and can get. And there's vitamins and minerals, and there's creatine and protein and all kinds of other stuff as well. And people just don't know what to get, or they start getting a whole bunch of things, like 10 different supplements that they actually and probably don't need. And that's also um, a lot of supplementation if you're taking like 10 different tablets and stuff. So I would suggest, talking to an actual physician, someone who can test you and then say, okay, you are deficient in something, and then you need to get that. Other than that, you could get like proteins if you want to grow muscle and stuff like that. But there's only a handful of things that you would actually need to use. Dahlia says, hello, hello, Dahlia. Thank you for joining the chat, and thank you for being active. Also, thank you very much for liking the video. And if you subscribe, that also helps me a lot. So I'm very much appreciative of that. Dahlia says, just call me Jack. Roger that, Jack. Will do. Hope you're having a good Monday, and hope that this week is looking good ahead. Here it's quite hot, and that's the reason why I'm just in this room where it's a bit cooler. But yeah, I'm hoping that you folks are having a nicer day weather-wise, and yeah, hopefully not too boring. Jack says, you too. Thank you. Yep. I'm not going to work today, so that's at least a big positive for me. But also, it's also quite hot, so not ideal for going out unless I would go maybe to the pool or somewhere where I could cool off, where there's a body of water big enough to swim or something. So yeah, hopefully you folks are having a good day in any kind of regard, basically. And yeah, feel free to leave a comment, question, anything you would like, and we can discuss any kind of topic as long as we keep things civil, of course. So yeah, feel free to do that. Jack says, okay. And Pranay says, bro, do you like Red Bull? That's a good question, and I'm not a big fan of energy drinks overall. Like, I could say the taste is fine, but in general, I do not advocate for energy drinks because they can be bad for your health, potentially, because they have a lot of caffeine. And unless you're really, even then, like, even if you're someone who's an athlete who works out a lot, even then it's not the best thing or best choice to use that. But yeah, I stay away from energy drinks, and that's my recommendation for people in general. I have known a few people who have taken a lot of those, and they did not have a good time. Like one of my friends, he's a huge guy, and he took, was it six Red Bulls? He did not have a great day that day. So yeah, definitely, like, tone it down. If you're enjoying energy drinks, that's your choice, but just try and tone it down and use them in moderation. Myself, I don't use them at all. Pranya says, hey there, I'm Indian, but surprised that you spelled my name right. Well, thank you. I guess I was lucky. I'm not sure. For example, I don't speak Indian at all. Like, I don't know a word of Indian, but I'm glad that I could have pronounced your name correctly. So I'm happy about that, and glad to hear it. And I'm guessing in India you have quite the hot summer at the moment. I'm in Europe, and we are having a huge heat wave. So I'm guessing you folks are used to things like that, though. And Dahlia asks, do I play Fortnite? And I do actually play Fortnite. I'm about to play, like, I'll play in about 20 minutes or so, I plan to stream. I'll do a live stream of Fortnite. I played it before and now I got back to it and I'm playing it now again, but I played it like years ago and I got back to it just now because it's a game that I know I'm not good at it because a lot of time has passed since I played it before, but I had time now to play it and tried to live stream it, and I was like, why not give it a go? So I will do that. Dahlia or um, Jack, that is, sorry, says, okay, I'm a noob. My other account got hacked. Sorry to hear that, Jack. Yeah, hackers are definitely not not nice people, and it's fine. Like the more it, for me, I guess the important thing is that you're having fun. If you do have fun, then that's the most important thing. The more you do something, whatever it is, sport, a video game, or studying, or anything like that, the more you do it, the more, in this case, you play, the better you will be, and that's definitely going to be the case. So yeah, just keep playing if you are having fun. If not, then there's other things to do. So I'm sure you'll find something else. But nice to hear that you like to play it too. Pranya says I'm from northwest side of India, like close to Himalayas range. Wow. Okay. So the snow ranges are there. So it's cold in Pranya's region. Wow. Are you from US, brother? Asks Pranya. Well, first of all, I would just in this case, I think you're lucky that you're kind of in that region of India, that you're close to the Himalayas, because then you don't have to face this big heat. And I guess with cold, you can always put something more on you to feel warmer. But with heat, there's only so much you can take off. You can't take off like your skin and be cooler. So yeah, that's a bit tricky. I like heat, but when I'm like at the beach or something like that, when I can swim, then I love the heat. But if I can't do that, then it can be an inconvenience. Um, and I'm sure you have then a beautiful view since you're close to the Himalayas. So that sounds like a nice place to be at the moment, at least. And to answer your question of whether or not I'm in the US or from the US, the answer is no. I am from a European country. I can tell you right away the name of the country, or if you would like to play a game, like I would give you a guessing game, like I would give you clues, hints, and you could maybe guess the country where I'm from. The first clue would be um, Southeast Europe, and it's a very small country. Jack says, "Oh, okay, yeah." So that's a little bit about me, and yeah, I'd like to try and play different games in terms of, like Jack mentioned, Fortnite. I'd like to try different games, but I have just like this. Uh, this channel is quite new, small channel, so um, doing live streams is not something that's going to benefit me at the moment. So it's a limited time. I'm not gonna be able to do that a long time. Never stop quitting. Okay, so that would mean, yeah, quit all the time. That's a funny quote, though. So thank you, Jack, for that. Vatican City asks Pranya. So good guess because it's a smallest or one of the smallest countries. It's not that small. It's bigger than Vatican City, and it has like the population of this country is 6 million, maybe 7, so 6 to 7 million. We do not have access to the sea, but we did have access to the sea once because this country was part of a bigger country that was connected to a few other countries. So that's also a clue for you. I can give you, or I will give you, more and more clues. The more clues I give you, the closer you will be, obviously, to getting it. But also, I'll try and give easier clues as we move on. I'm afraid to do videos, says Jack. Yeah, that's if you mean like making videos like this where you show your face. Yeah, that depends on you entirely if you want to do that or not. That's up to you if you want to try those. If not, there's other options of making videos if that's what you want to do. Like, you've seen people create videos with some other tools, and you could only maybe speak. You don't have to show your face. That kind of thing can work. Cherry Blossom says, hello, Cherry Blossom. Thank you for being here. Cherry Blossom ice cream. That seems kind of interesting. And yeah, cherry is a nice flavor. That's for sure. Ethan Linklater said hi. I'm sorry for butchering the name, but yep. Pranya says Malta or Andorra. Okay, Malta has access to the sea, but we don't. So this country does not have access to the sea. So those are. So Ethan says hello, Ethan. Thank you for being here. Thank you, by the way, folks, for liking the video, and if you're subscribing, thank you for that as well. It means a lot to me and to the channel. Helps it grow, or helps us grow, and hopefully make better and more interesting videos as well. The clue, Ethan says, yes, I have. Thank you very much, Ethan, for that. I am very appreciative of that. Another clue for Pranya would be this country has connections to some other countries that are not here, like cultural connections, cultural ties to, for example, Greece, in terms of just the culture, not the language. Languages are very different. The language is closer to, for example, Russian, and the country is of Slavic origin. Slavic would mean, like, for example, if you folks played The Witcher, or if anybody played or read The Witcher, there's a lot of Slavic folklore in The Witcher. So that's just another hint. What time is it in your countries? Asks Jack. So let me tell you exactly. It's 1:46 p.m. 1:46 in the afternoon, and it's quite hot. If you want a weather report, it's maybe 33 degrees or so. Moldova says, Pranya, no, not Moldova. This country has some famous people from the country, obviously. One of the famous people here is well known throughout the world. It's someone who created a special kind of current for electricity. And today there's a famous car company that has the name of that famous person, famous inventor. And then that inventor if you guess the name of the car company, you guess the name of the inventor. That inventor is from this country. Jack says in our country it's 2:46 in the afternoon. So there you go. You're pretty close. You're just 1 hour behind for us. So Jack could be, for example, in UK. UK has that time zone. Jack says, yeah, yep, there we go. So quite close. And it's pretty good. Like Jack could also be in Greece because Greece has that time zone as well. I think, or no, wait, sorry. Greece has an hour later. So yeah, UK has 1 hour behind, and Greece is 1 hour later from us. So also, if you know the most famous tennis player or the tennis player with the most Grand Slam titles, if you guess his name, he is from this country as well. Jack says, "What is your job?" That's a good question, and it's a boring one at the moment, unfortunately. Before I was a teacher, I was teaching, but now I work like marketing. I write for some marketing team, and yeah, it's a boring job. It's an office job. It pays well, but that's the only thing there. I don't enjoy office work, so for me, something else would be more interesting, where I'm more active. But it is what it is at the moment. We'll see where I am in a in a few years. But yeah, just office work, thinking of ways to write certain type of advertisement, stuff like that. Jack asks, what time do I play Fortnite? Or maybe what time will I play? Um, Quite like around 2-ish. So at about 1:30 to 2 p.m. And I play it for like an hour or so. So yeah, I'll play quite soon, like in 15 minutes or so. And Pranya says Georgia, and I'm over. Okay, so the correct answer first. The inventor that I mentioned and the car company. The car company is Tesla. So the inventor is Nikola Tesla. That's the person who invented a double current for electricity. He is from this country. The tennis player that I was mentioning is Novak Djokovic, which is a player from this country, and this country's name is Serbia. Not to be confused with Siberia. Siberia, north in Russia, very cold. Serbia, more south, southeast Europe. So the correct answer is Serbia. And Jack asks, do you go live too? And there we go, Montenegro. Also, that's a good shout. Montenegro is a country that is bordering Serbia. Once we were the same country, now we're two different ones, but we speak the same language, and we like people from Montenegro, and it's a nice kind of like brothering country. And yes, I do go live. I will be live in about 20-ish minutes. And Pranya says, Serbia, I was close like to Hungary. Yes, that's true. So it's close to Hungary, and you were about there. So I'm sure if you kept guessing, you would have guessed. But yes, it's a difficult country to guess, the difficult one. Okay, can I play with you? Asks Dahlia. Of course, you can. How would that work? When I go live in, let's say, 15-ish minutes, you could join the chat. Then you'll see my nickname. You tell me your nickname. We can then friend invite. I'm trying to think like how it works, but yeah, like friend invite and then join, and then we play. Why not? Pranya asks if I live alone or if I'm married. So the answer is the second one. I am married, and yeah, happily married. We've been together for a long time, like over 15 years. And so yeah, that's your answer right there. Jack says, okay, but no, there we go. So yeah, we can give it a go. We'll give it a shot, see how it goes. And so yes, I'm married. I live with my wife, and we've been in this place for a long time, maybe 10 years or something like that. Why are you living alone? Where's the family? No, I'm not alone. I live with my wife. She's in a different room, obviously. But yeah, as you could see there. So yeah, we've been together for 15 years, and yeah, it's a happy marriage. But yeah, thank you for asking. Nice question. And yeah, thank you for the likes and for the active chat. Quite nice of you. Pranya asks if we have kids. No kids yet, so hopefully to come. But yeah, we'll see. And yeah, feel free to leave your questions, comments. We'll answer them and give you folks a shout out if needed. And soonish I will go to the live stream and we'll play some games. We'll see how that goes. Should be fun. It's just that the heat is giving me a bit of a headache. Sorry, but that's fine as long as remember to stay hydrated and you'll be good. Okay, thank you. Thank you for all the love. So I think I'll just wait a little bit if anybody has any more questions, and if not, then I'll end this live and then go to the set up everything that I need to set up, and then start the stream for the game. Lavius, Dahlia sends hearts. Right back at you. Thank you very much. Thivan Thines said hi. Hello, Thivan. Thank you for joining us and thank you for being part of the chat. Hope you're having a nice Monday. Dahlia says okay, and Ethanol says hearts to you all as well. Thank you very much. Love is a good thing. So yeah, right back at you all. Thivan says yes. There we go. So yeah, if anybody has any particular question or any comment, observation, anything they would like to mention, feel free to leave it in the chat. We'll go over that, and if not, we'll end it here, and then I'll be back with live in like 5 minutes or maybe a bit more. Praja says, you are cute, sir. Everything in you perfect. Good. God may bless you. May grow more. Thank you very much. That's a very nice gesture from you, Pranya. right back at you, and all the best. Of course, very nice that we have a nice friendly chat here, and yeah, people are sharing love. I thought you were Italian until you were speaking English. Tiban says. Well, interesting. You should say so. I have um, origin or relatives that are from Italy. So, for example, my grandfather was Italian, and I have some family in Italy. So, I guess your guess was a good guess then. You know, Dahlia says he's right. Thank you. All the best for you, says Ethan. Thank you very much. Likewise, all the best to you, folks, um, as well. Hoping you have an awesome day, and hopefully we'll talk again, and have a great day tomorrow as well. And yeah, thank you for this nice chat. It improved my day as well, so that's a nice thing. Thank you very much. Tivan says, "Whoa, yeah." So yeah, you were at a good good guess. Um, okay, well, it was really nice. Thank you all for the nice chat. Thank you for the likes and for the subscriptions. I'll be back with the game, so we can, while I play, we can still have a chat. But in about 10 minutes, I need to set up like the monitor, the computer, and everything. So if you like, we'll see each other in a few minutes. If not, hope you have an awesome day, and hope to see you folks again soon. So thank you very much for now, and yeah. See you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Cheers.